Bonn and the Secret of the Whispering Tree, Part 2. The small wooden coin in Bonn's hand felt warm, like it was humming with energy. On one side was the symbol of the Compass of Echoes. On the other, something new appeared, a tiny glowing arrow. "Looks like our adventure isn't over yet," Bonn said to Blinky. The arrow on the coin began to spin slowly, then pointed toward the mountains just beyond the city limits, where an old observatory stood. Bonn had visited once on a school trip, but it had been closed for years. With his backpack, Blinky, and a pack of crackers, just in case he met that squirrel again, Bonn set out on his bike. As he pedaled through winding roads and forest trails, the arrow kept glowing brighter, guiding him like a magical GPS. The sun was setting when Bonn reached the foot of the hill. Fog curled around the trees, and the observatory tower stood tall and silent, like it had been waiting for him. Inside, everything was dusty. The giant telescope was still pointed at the stars, but the control panel looked dead. Then, something clicked. The wooden coin in Bonn's pocket began to glow again. He placed it into a small circular socket on the telescope console, one that hadn't been there before. The room lit up with a soft golden light. Gears spun, the telescope shifted, and a hidden drawer popped open beneath it. Inside was a folded map, drawn entirely in symbols. Blinky scanned it and projected a 3D image in the air. It showed the Forest of Whispers again, but this time with something new, a treehouse at the center, hidden and locked. The map pulsed as if alive. Suddenly, a soft voice echoed in the observatory. "The Heartwood Tree must awaken." Before Bonn could ask what that meant, the wooden coin burned a gentle circle of light on the floor. Without hesitation, he stepped in. Whoosh! The air swirled, and he was transported back to the glowing forest. But this time, it was different. The light had faded. The forest felt sleepy. Even the whispering had stopped. At the center of the forest stood the Heartwood Tree, massive, ancient, and silent. Its branches drooped low, and its leaves barely rustled. Bonn approached and touched its bark. Nothing happened. He remembered what the leaf spirit said earlier. A heart that listens is stronger than eyes that see. Bonn sat down, closed his eyes, and listened. No sounds, no whispers, just his breath. Then slowly he began to hum, a tune his mother used to sing to calm him at night, soft and simple. Suddenly, a light bloomed in the center of the tree. The bark shimmered, and roots moved aside, revealing a spiral staircase going up. Inside the treehouse was a glowing orb, the true compass of echoes. It floated toward Bonn and gently pulsed with warmth. The forest around him lit up again. The trees whispered, the flowers danced, everything awakened. He had done it. The compass showed him a vision of many other hidden places around the world, each with its own story. The adventure was just beginning. With a final pulse of light, the orb returned him to his room. It was morning. On his desk was the wooden coin, now smooth on both sides, and a note written in curling green ink. "You listened. That's where all great stories begin." Bonn smiled. Another mystery solved.